that causes your lips to swell. And then it's like, ooh, look at my luscious lips.
Yeah, but they never look good, Jen.
Okay, here goes.
Very exciting. Very exciting. It's like watching a birth.
It looks good.
Great job. You got butchered.
This is Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studios at the Avenue with Gabe Neitzel and Mark Chamara. Here's Jen Latta.
Running her mouth, she wants to ride it, she's trying to hide it. I'm cool as ever, she's too excited. Her man look like he wanna fight, he ain't doing nothing but running his mouth. Talk about it, we all about it. They making plans, we sit and count our chairs.
You know those stories that stick around just a little too long because everybody's trying to glob on, trying to jump on the train and get there 5 minutes?
And then beat it to death? Kind of like weather.
What do you mean, like weather? Weather's every day.
No. When there's like a thunderstorm at the beginning of the year, and they have to go to breaking news, and
Yeah, you know what? I'll excuse severe weather because sometimes those can be life and death situations.
How about snow?
Also, can be a life and death situation. Severe weather, people's lives are on the line.
You think?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Tornadoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The flooding. People died during the flooding.
Sure. But they don't beat it down as much in Florida. Maybe because they're used to it.
Maybe.
No, New York thinks they're the greatest. Ooh, so special. They get 4 inches of snow and it's all over the country, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We get 4 inches of snow and we laugh.
I don't even declare. We got like 4 inches of snow. It took them a while to declare a snow emergency last year. Be able to clear the streets.
That's not a snow. 12 inches is a snow emergency.
No, I'm saying so the city will declare a snow emergency. So if you park on the streets, you have to it's now you can't park on both sides of the street so they can be able to plow.
Yeah,
down.
I don't have that.
That's what I'm saying is the snow, or I don't even know. I think they call it snow emergency.
Yes, you're correct.
Okay.
But
So where are you going with this?
Well,
I have no idea.
Did you see the story from Friday at a Miami Marlins game? So at a Marlins game, Harrison Bader, who used to play for the Cardinals, now plays for the Phillies, hit a home run.
His brother Master. You said it, not me.
No, you're the one
who
who
said.
I said Harrison.
Continue.
I said Harrison Bader. So I don't know if you saw this, but the home run ends up hitting. This woman has an opportunity to catch it. She doesn't. Ball deflects off of her and starts rolling around. Now, because it's a Marlins game, it's not like it's sold out. And there's, it rolls a row in front of her, and there's an ensuing, scrum for the ball. People reaching for it. Dad comes away with it. Guy comes away with it, walks over, hands the ball to his 10-year-old kid. They were there celebrating his birthday. They're all wearing Phillies gear because there aren't any actual Marlins fans. And, the kid's super happy. And the woman comes over and just absolutely berates the dad.
That was the Phillies game, right?
Yeah, Phillies. Yeah, it was in Miami. Though.
Oh, I thought it was
in Miami.
Okay, yes, I did.
So
see that. Yes.
And then the dad eventually gives the ball back to the woman because it's just like it's a baseball. This isn't worth getting yelled at for. But then the Marlins made up for it. Gave the kid and his sister a swag bag. He got to meet Harrison Bader afterwards. Bader gave him a signed bat, and that's where this story should have ended. But here we are on Wednesday, 5 days later. And there is a company that is now offering this woman $5,000 if she hands over the ball with her autograph and inscribes "I'm sorry" on it, and the company will return the baseball to the child.
No.
What the hell are we doing?
No, I don't want her benefiting because she's a biscuit in a basket.
Yeah.
I don't want her benefiting at all.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot stand people like that.
Yeah.
That just have no self-awareness. No, don't give her a thing. Don't give her a thing. Right?
She, again, you had your chance. Again, the rules of a baseball game, if you don't catch it, it was hit to her. She had an opportunity. Muff the catch. Once that baseball hits the cement that is holding up the seats, it is a free-for-all. It is anybody's baseball, and whoever comes away with it, that's who gets the baseball. Those are typical rules. But what are we doing? Why is this company offering her $5,000? And here's the other thing. Like, that kid already made out. You think the kid wants the baseball anymore?
No.
He got the bat from Harrison Bader.
He got to meet the
He got to meet the guy.
Yeah.
He got to meet an athlete on his favorite team. Like, this kid already won.
I'm glad you're not mentioning the company's name.
No,
because that's
absolutely
what they
not.
want.
Exactly.
That's all they
absolutely not. I refuse to mention the company's name because that is exactly what they're looking for. But what are we doing? Like, we don't need to. And I guess the other thing about this, like, and what did you called her a biscuit in a basket?
Yeah. Well, I can't say the words.
Yeah,
that
I understand.
Call her on
I
the
know,
air.
I know. But like, we also don't need to dox her online for being, like, yeah,
Don't need
she's
to ruin her life.
No, over a baseball. Like, yeah, was her behavior?
Let me ask you a question.
Yes,
and maybe
please.
you know this, and maybe you don't.
Okay.
You know how when like outfielders or whatever throw the ball into the stands once the inning's over with?
Yeah.
Do they have to pay for that ball?
No.
Well, why do you in football?
Because the footballs are much more expensive.
Yeah. Like, baseball is, I think it's over like 12
Did you guys
dozen
know
a game.
that though?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
If we
I did know
handed
that.
it or took it or
How much was it when you were playing?
I think it was like $150 when I played.
I'm
And you
pretty-
know how many I gave out?
Big old zero.
None. When you see payroll deduct on your check, you get mad.
Oh, sure.
You get upset. Like when the family comes in, there's usually a payroll deduct. Pro Shop, $1,240. And then I lose my mind.
Understandably so.
And then they don't care.
So what you're telling me is you've always been like this when it comes to money? Because I feel like I didn't know. I just assumed your wife was very good with money, like very good. And I mean that in multiple ways. You've told the story of.
I'm taking it one way.
But you've told the story of when she was brought into a different body shop. And they're like, yeah, we're losing money. We can't figure it out. And she looked at the spreadsheet and went, oh, somebody's stealing paint.
Stealing paint. Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yes.
No, our company would never do that. They looked at the security video.
Cameras, and sure enough, someone's stealing paint.
Like, because she knew the exact cost of it.
I didn't know because I was with her somewhere, and it's the first time it happened. And I was with her, and I paid for something on a credit card, and her phone made the weirdest noise. And I'm like, what the heck was that? She's like, that's the update when you use your credit card. I'm like, that took 3 seconds. She's like, yep. So that's how I'm monitored. Yes.
You know, you could people monitor themselves that way.
Why?
Just to have a extra accounting of where their money is being spent, and especially if you have something like a reoccurring payment, something like that would be more obvious.
I don't need to know that stuff. I'm good.
Well, yeah, because you're not the one who handles the finances in your house.
Sure. But here's the problem
Somebody
with my
needs to, and
family
somebody is.
going in and it's kind of like my daughter with Amazon. She just thinks the stuff's free.
Yeah.
You know? So when I played, and most players did, I was with Reebok and I was with Nike. So they give you, your cash for X amount of years, and then you get merchandise.
Yeah.
Like $50,000 worth of merchandise.
Like,
right?
you get that in credit. They send, like, you that much stuff.
You have an account, and they send you a catalog where you say, send me this, 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 this.
Gotcha.
You never spend the $50,000. So I had...
Especially, like, in 96. Like, $50,000 is a lot of money, but now...
For Christmas, I would bring it in and give the booklet to the trainers. I would give it to the equipment people, and I would say, order $500 worth of stuff. And then they'd order it. So
that's nice.
In one of the spare bedrooms, we called it Foot Locker, right, in the house. Because it was filled with shoes, 9, 10, 11, both. And I would tell my family, go up there and take out what you want. So they're, in a sense, double dipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the money train, and
it's ridiculous.
All aboard, big guy.
Put yourself in their situation.
I would have done just the locker room. Because to me, that wasn't really money. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't. It's merchandise.
Yeah.
You write it off.
Do you understand the sliding scale of of expectations here, right?
But it goes to the old saying, you give people an inch,
Yeah.
they're going to take a mile.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Especially people who know you.
I mean, we've had it here. Stolen Kringles, stolen pizza ovens, stolen. What do they think?
I also think with you, your family's in a specific spot where they know you'll probably be annoyed by it, but you're not going to say it to them. So they're going to get away scot-free.
Yes. Yes, they are.
You're going to complain to Frankie?
Joshy, let me ask you this. So there's a big breakfast to do here tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
Unsportsmanlike is going to be here. Like,
So-
it's a big hullabaloo.
one of the tables upstairs has Celsius, You don't think any of that stuff was taken? I guarantee.
I'm going to tell you what. Whoever left that out, with the amount of things that have disappeared from this office,
They're rolling the dice.
either you have big time cojones,
Yes.
or you're one of the dumbest people
Now,
here.
I'm not going to lie. Because there's goodie bags up there.
Yeah, you thought about taking one, didn't you?
Half a cup. I wanted to look in at least and see what's in there.
I would bet there's probably one that would be available for you tomorrow.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'd like a nice Brewers hat.
There's dozens and dozens of them.
I'd like a nice Brewers hat. Like, I like that hat.
Yeah.
I like that in the baby blue.
Okay,
Sure, if you ask.
here's the thing.
And I got a little problem with you.
Here, with me,
Yes. And so does Josh. Someone gets a goodie bags from the Brewers, and there's no one on this station that has talked the Brewers up more than me this year.
you wanted them to have a 4-game losing streak.
And they did. Not in a row, but they've lost 4. But, I mean, people are agreeing with me when I said it is the best front office. Goody's catching up, though. I'll give him that much.
Yeah.
But it's a hell of a front office. So, where's mine and Joshy's
I'll
little
tell you what,
treats?
Chewy, because I'm the one who usually arranges when somebody is on, so I think that's why they send me the stuff. But if we get Marty on before the end of the season, I'm sure you can ask. I'm sure Marty would love to bring you a Brewers hat.
All right, Marty's on my list a little bit.
What?
I mean, she did give me the little water thing.
Yeah, I was about to say Marty's hooked you up before,
I don't have a cat.
but you wanted it.
I can't fit my.
It's like when you got the
Big head in
jumper.
there.
It's like when you got the jumper
that
cables.
It does feel a little bit like
when you
that.
were in high school.
And didn't have a car. Thanks, Mom.
It's handy, just in case situation.
It's a great gift.
So me and Josh took a little umbrage with that. So
To be clear, I really didn't. I just wanted to join on your side.
Josh is a real big
how's it
side
feel
joiner.
for the first time ever?
Josh loves jumping on sides. It's one of his
does.
favorite things to do.
Yeah.
He just loves piling on with everybody else. But to answer your original question of why do baseball players have to pay for those baseballs? They use like 120 a game.
That is crazy.
They use like 120 baseballs in a game.
And I'm pretty sure they're like, with the bulk they're buying, they're probably paying like $3 to $5 a baseball at this point.
Yeah, but then they go to batting practice, I'm sure.
I mean, some of them will.
So
yeah.
the game footballs for a home game,
Yeah.
they become our practice balls.
Yeah.
Because you can only use them for one game.
Yeah, like these balls, yes. They
Yes.
will be, they'll keep some, obviously. They need some for the infield that they're throwing them around.
Yes.
The outfielders playing catch in the outfield, batting practice. But there's just, again, think about that. There's 120 baseballs. And again, not all of them are going into the stands because the second that baseball touches the dirt, it is discarded.
Why? I don't understand. Because it just gets a little scuffed?
Because a pitcher, if they know what they're doing, can manipulate the baseball and make it move more.
And that's going to make a difference.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously?
If you know what you're doing. There was a book years ago that was written about Tom Glavine and Greg Maddux. And Mike Mussina. And this was mid-2000s, so like when Glavine was at the Mets. And he would get mad because, like, ground ball, the ball wasn't being discarded yet.
Yeah.
But a lot of pitchers would just discard it because it's not a perfect ball. And Glavine's like, he would look at young guys, what are you doing? You got to know what to do with that. You can manipulate it. You can get the ball to move more.
That's crazy. All right, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So if you are playing golf
Yep.
and say your ball hits a tree or hits the cart path, do you take it out of circulation?
It's got to be really bad.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a $4 ball.
Yeah, it's got to be like pretty punctured.
Okay.
Where like you see, okay.
But like a scuff's no big deal?
No, you just buff that right out.
When you're playing competition, I would recommend it. I've seen some stories where the smallest of scuffs and even dirt on it can really affect.
Mm-hmm.
But like if we're playing around and we're having some beers.
Yeah.
As long as that thing can stand on a tee, I'm going to whack it.
Yeah. But then again, that thing's going for some people 300 yards on the fly. So that thing is in the air for a long. Ooh, yeah, but you play from the wrong side. So it's weird.
It doesn't count.
It's cheating.
Yeah.
Extra force over there somehow.
I guess that's what we're doing over there. We are all warmed up. Got a lot of other things to dive into today, including an interesting extension handed out by the Packers yesterday. We dive into that coming up next. Jen, Gabe, and Chewy.
Jen, Gabe, and Chewy continues next on 94.5 ESPN.
Southbound on 41, still backing up from Good Hope Road all the way down to Burleigh. Northbound's backed up from Mayfair Road up to about Burleigh. Westbound 94, a little tight there from 27th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. Eastbound's got a couple of pockets, one right past Barker Road to Brookfield Road, and then from the Zoo interchange all the way to about 35th Street. Traffic is brought to you by the Neal Group. John Neal and his team know how to minimize your taxes to keep more money in your pocket. Visit nealgroup.net to learn more. That's nealgroup.net. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast today, slight chance for showers, partly sunny, a high of 75. Tonight, partly cloudy, a low of 60. Weather's brought to you by The Pickler, Menominee Falls, your home for pickleball. 9 premium indoor courts, unlimited play, leagues, tournaments, and clinics, all under one roof. Join today at thepickler.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
You want to be a winner, just head over to Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. Shoot your shot at big wins for Sweet Ticket September. Play with your rewards card for entries. Score triple on drawings on Thursdays. Oh, wait, that's today. Win slam dunk prizes, reward play, tickets to see the Milwaukee Bucks in action. Sweet Ticket September is the giveaway. Are you ready for this? It's only at Potawatomi. More information is available online. Must be 21 years old and a rewards member to play.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Escape to Lake Lawn Resort in Delavan, Wisconsin, where everything is better at the lake. Dive into endless outdoor activities, including boating, fishing, and paddleboarding on the serene Delavan Lake. Tee off at the lakeside Majestic Oaks Golf Course, or unwind in the award-winning Calidora Spa. Enjoy gourmet meals at 1878 on the lake, casual bites at the Lookout Bar and Eatery, and sweet treats at the Isle of Capri Cafe. Explore Delavan Lake's stunning shores and historic landmarks from the comfort of their 76-foot cruise boat, the Lake Lawn Queen. Book your stay today at LakeLawnResort.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Gabe Neitzel for Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
Turn those hoop dreams into reality with Precision Sports, your one-stop shop in southeastern Wisconsin for Mega Slam, Ironclad, and Dominator basketball hoop systems, installation of new or old hoops, and completely customizable painted court lines. PrecisionSportsOnline.com.
Hey, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Buying a roof, siding, or windows can feel overwhelming. Hidden costs, confusing contracts. We don't play that game. We educate you so you can decide. And when you know the facts, Infinity Exteriors is the clear choice. Since 1997, we've installed peace of mind with no surprise upcharges, flexible budgets, and immediate financing. Infinity Exteriors, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app. Customizable just for you. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple or Android app stores today. This is Jen, Gabe, and Chewy.
You mentioned Super Bowls and parties and how they don't go hand in hand, which again is an absurd comment by you two, but it's just one of many on the show.
Dumber thing that Chewy has said this morning. Super Bowls and parties don't go hand in hand, or cheddar is not a top 10 cheese.
On 94.5 ESPN.
When you first saw that the Packers were giving Christian Watson a 1-year, $13+ million extension to, what did you think yesterday?
Well, first I patted myself on the back. That was number one, because I said that probably.
Chewy was right? Holy, Chewy was right.
I thought it was a great.
I mean, again, you're just right enough. Because I never believe you said give him a 1-year extension.
No, I didn't say. I said give him a multiple year.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think this will turn into. But if I'm Christian, I don't know if I would have done it. I mean, 13 is nice, but
it's more money than his entire contract was worth as a rookie.
I know, but
coming
that
out of the
kind
second
of feels MVS-ish, and he's better than MVS.
He hasn't had a season better than MVS.
I think last year for me, it showed me a lot. That he could stay healthy, even though, I mean, the ACL wasn't. That happens.
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of a Jordy thing. It just happens. Well, I was more concerned about the hamstring. I'm out for that whole learning how to play injured, not hurt.
Yeah, I mean, he played a career high 15 games last year.
I think some of the 13 has to do with he's a really good locker room guy. Probably working hard. That's why they rewarded him. I think it's a great deal for the Packers.
Well, it
was just smart.
It takes pressure off of him. And now the team
off of him, and it takes pressure off of the team
because you don't have to rush him back.
You don't have to rush Dobbs. I mean, because I think Dobbs, he's going to be the leading receiver on this team, and
I'll take that.
He's not going to. All right, let me ask you this
Dobbs
question.
hasn't led this team in receiving
Let me ask you
ever.
this question.
Yeah.
When Dobbs becomes a free agent next year, does he make more than $13 million a year?
No.
See, I think he does.
Why?
I think the perception of Dobbs around the league is he's pretty good.
No, I don't think that's the perception of him across the league.
He had a good game?
He had a decent game. He had 2 catches.
Everyone had. He was the highest.
Yeah, because he caught the one deep ball, but 2 catches for 68 yards is what's worth. The career high, the best season Romeo Dobbs has had in his 3 years, 59 catches, 674 yards.
All I'm saying
that's worth $15 million a year now.
All I'm saying is this. I think teams look at him as a solid number 2.
They shouldn't.
Not the best.
They shouldn't.
I'm just telling you.
He's a 3. He's a 3.
Then why is Aaron Rodgers asking about him?
Because they have Calvin Austin and Roman Wilson.
So he thought he could go in there and be a number 2. He's not the best number 2 in the league, but he can certainly be 18 to 24 in that slot.
Of wide receiver 2s.
Of wide receiver 2s.
You
don't think the perception around him around the league is he's, I don't want to say highly thought of, but people think he's a good player. And even Jason. Jason said it.
Well, Jason said he reminds him of James Jones.
James Jones was a good player for the Packers.
Yeah. Guess what he was?
He was, at the time, they had a lot of good receivers. How do you like that answer?
He was a wide receiver
did
1
I answer
at one
your
point.
question?
He did.
Hoodie Jones was wide receiver 1. People
Hold on. Time out. James Jones on this team would be what?
Romeo Dobbs.
Yeah, 2-3.
He'd be a number 2 receiver.
Yeah, and that's not good enough. But Romeo's going to be a 3 by the time the Christian Watson comes back.
See, they're going to do it by committee. This is just what he does to keep everyone happy. And I've said it a million times.
And here's the other thing about
a
Romeo.
Swiss Army knife, which is what they have on offense, as opposed to a really nice Rambo knife. You know, because if Hamas St. Brown goes down or if Justin Jefferson goes down, their season's done. Just like when Jordy went down. Season done. Dobs gets hurt, they have 6 guys to fill in for him. And receivers are going to get injured.
Yeah, and, okay, but what has this receiver by committee thing gotten them the last couple of years, Chew?
Micah Parsons.
The 7 seed.
Yes.
Really good teams have really good receivers.
All right, so let me ask you this. Do you have more faith in the defense now than the offense?
Yeah. The defense has the best player on the team.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's particularly close right now.
There's a gap.
He's one of the single best players in the NFL.
Yeah.
There's a gap.
Yeah, so when that guy's over there, but again, you give up. What would you rather have? Micah Parsons? Or, if before Micah Parsons, if Rashawn Gary got hurt, it's not like Lucas Van Ness is that big of a fall off. That's what you sound like right now. That's what you're talking to me like.
No, but without Micah Parsons, we had winning a playoff game, right? Patrick Mahomes comes in here, probably going to make those receivers better, right?
Yeah. Justin Jefferson comes in, it's going to make the other receivers better too.
Yeah.
You want really good players.
I'm fine with
you
this
need
team
studs.
right now.
You need
They've
studs.
cracked into elite. They're in the top 6.
Yeah.
They'll be there at the end of the year.
I think someone's going to emerge.
There's going to be bumps. Hell, because when we lost 2 in a row in 96, we were feeling great through the first 10 weeks, and then we're like, holy, are we good enough? So that was my takeaway from this first game. You know, they're not getting the Lombardi Trophy after one game.
No.
And there's going to be bumps in the roads where you're going to be, it's over. Never get too high, never get too low. That's where I'm at.
I have a thought about that. You've been using that line a lot.
Yeah.
Do you never get too low?
Oh, I get low. Yeah. But I'll tell you this, Joshy.
But he's owning it. He's owning it.
Joshy, I will tell you this, and Gabe, we do the 22 after this, all 22.
Yeah.
And the Tucker Kraft touchdown, dude, it ain't as good as it looks.
The throw is. The throw is.
The throw is. But I'm going to tell you, and we're going to break it down. I'm going to be like, they still got a ways to go here.
The throw is so good, though.
The free safety made it a good throw.
I don't care. It's a sick throw. You can't take away. Do whatever else you want. I'm telling you right now. When we record all 22 later today, if you try to diminish the throw, I'm coming after you.
No, I won't. But when your free safety plays in a phone booth, literally plays in a phone booth,
it helps. Doesn't mean the throw wasn't great.
Can't affect the other team.
Looking for a new car, truck, or SUV? Take the nearest exit to Ewald Automotive for the 2025 model year clearance pricing. Save over $14,000 or get 0% financing. All makes, all models over $720. 25's in stock with model year clearance pricing, and with the Ewald low price guarantee, they'll beat your best price on a new vehicle by $500, or they'll give you $500 cash. Only at Ewald. It's the model year clearance sales event. When they're gone, It all starts at ewaldauto.com.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple or Android app stores today. More Jen, Gabe, and Chewy coming up on 94.5 ESPN.
Things are slowing down even more on westbound 94, right out of the Marquette all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. So heads up with that. Eastbound, not too much better. We got backups from Highway 16 all the way to Springdale Road and again past Barker Road and again past Highway 100 all the way to about 35th Street. Southbound 43, shouldn't have said anything. We do have delays now from just before Good Hope Road all the way down to about Silver Spring. Southbound 41, your usual delays from south of Good Hope Road down to about Burleigh, with northbound slowing from Mayfair Road up to Capitol. Traffic is brought to you by Fisco Auto Body. Call Fisco Auto Body to help with all body repair needs. Fisco. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast today. Slight chance for showers, partly sunny with a high of 75. Tonight, partly cloudy, a low of 60. Lake Lawn Resort offers everything you need, from lakeside rooms to gourmet dining and a luxurious spa. Relax, recharge, and enjoy the best of Delavan. Book your stay now at lakelawnresort.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Get ready to say goodbye to those bland seltzers at the ballpark. Carbless is proudly Wisconsin-born, crafted by real people. A husband and wife team who wanted better cocktails in a can. They're locally made and blissfully better. Carbless offers a bold, true cocktail flavor that's made for baseball fans. Available in fan-favorite flavors like lemon lime, black raspberry, cranberry, and mango, bringing the craft cocktail bar to your seat. Refreshment that matches the energy of American Family Field is Carbless. Full of flavor, no sugar, and no carbs. Just game day bliss.
It's WTMJ's Debbie Lazaga for Comfort Awnings. I reclaim my outdoor space by having Comfort Awnings install a motorized retractable awning so I can enjoy the sun and get relief when I need it. Sensors are also available that detect strong winds and rain to extend or retract your awning. They even protect against UV radiation so you can safely enjoy the outdoors. Family owned and located in Burlington, Comfort Awnings expertly installs custom awnings that fit your home and style. Right now, you can receive $250 off all awnings and screens. Call 414-AWNINGS or visit comfortawnings.com.
The vibrant fall colors and cooler temperatures make for great days out on the golf course. The Island invites you to experience the best of fall golf with late season rounds at Sweetgrass or Sage Run. Fall golf rates run September 15th through the end of the 2025 season, with tee times starting at $75 and stay and play packages from $125. And submit your 2026 golf package requests early to guarantee choice dates. Plan your fall golf adventure today at islandresortgolf.com.
At Tony Wendorf and Associates First Weber Group, we believe in the human side of real estate. For us, it's faith, family, and friends in that order. We live that every single day. I'm Tony Wendorf. We move fast, negotiate with confidence, and communicate clearly so our clients win. We operate from a place of gratitude, having donated nearly $200,000 back to our community since 2020. You deserve a team that delivers a luxury experience no matter the price point. Contact us today to get started. Tony Wendorf and Associates, trusted knowledge, superior service. Contact us at wendorfteam.firstweber.com.
It's Jason Wilde from Wilde & Tausch. Upgrade your industrial supply services with Lakeland Supply, your trusted ISO certified partner for custom packaging, shipping supplies, janitorial, and safety supply solutions. With over 40 years of industry excellence, Lakeland Supply is a proven one-stop source with over 95% of their products made in the U.S., and they treat their customers like family. Personalized service with a national reach. That's what Lakeland Supply does. Visit lakelandsupply.com to discover how they can make your business better.
Everyone's go-to source for all NFL news.
And we're going to get right to some breaking news here that just came down. This tweet from Adam Schefter.
Adam's on the phone. Adam, you have more news? What do you got?
They're going with another move, and he was the man who knows all, Adam Schefter.
It's ESPN NFL insider Adam Schefter.
I would just say that right now I think all options are on the table. I think that they went through that trade thing and they talked to teams, and it's not like those talks are shut down, but they didn't go anywhere. And when they don't go anywhere, it opens up the possibility that they could be back.
Adam Schefter on JGC is sponsored by Island Resort and Casino. Gaming, casual, and fine dining. 2 golf courses, a luxury spa, and live entertainment. Your total experience is at the Island. Also brought to you by Tony Wendorf and Associates. First Weber Real Estate Services. The real estate MVPs of Wisconsin. Get started today at wendorfteam.firstweber.com.
Always love talking to our guy, Adam Schefter, each and every Wednesday here on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Good morning, Adam. How are you, bud?
Good morning, Gabe and Chewy. What's going on?
How was your first Sunday with football? You enjoyed it? Good things were happening?
Yeah, listen, it always feels like the first day of school. It felt a little different. It was like rainy and gray in New York when I get up, and we moved our show from Bristol, Connecticut to New York City to the new building that houses all the ABC shows. So there was a lot of change and a lot of transition. In addition, Friday night, my good friend Adrian Wojnarowski was given the Kurt Gowdy Media Award and put into the Basketball Hall of Fame. So I drove up about 3 hours to go be there for that. And then Saturday night, when his daughter got married, so that was in upstate New York. So it was a weekend of a lot of stuff. We have a GM calling right now. I wonder what that's about.
I mean, do you want to take it? I mean, feel free.
No,
we are not more important than a general manager.
The Packers are getting Justin Jefferson, too?
Oh, my goodness.
Adam, what was your takeaway, Packers-Lions?
Well, I have a few takeaways. Number one, the Green Bay Packers are going to have a great season. And they were very impressive in their first game out. I'm not taking anything away from what they did. They were great. But what I would say is this: the Detroit Lions are not going to be the same offense without Ben Johnson. They're just not going to be. And you could bring in a new offensive coordinator. You could try to run the same offense, but it's not going to be the same. And they missed Ben Johnson's creativity and innovation, and I think they're going to miss it all year long. Like, we talked about the effect that it's going to have on that team, and all I could say is it's going to be an effect.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be felt. Like, it's not going to be the same. Jahmyr Gibbs caught 10 passes for 31 yards. That is the lowest number of receiving yards that an NFL player ever has had in a game for 10 catches. Like, that's kind of a crazy stat to me.
Adam, my biggest takeaway was Detroit's defensive line putting zero pressure on Jordan Love. I thought this was one of the better D lines, and especially Hutchinson. Hutchinson really did nothing.
Again, new defense coordinator.
Yeah.
And I know they groomed these guys and got them ready. It's different. You know, there are certain things in football to me that are incredibly valuable and very difficult to replace. Number one, offensive coordinator, like a play caller. Number two, offensive line coach. I think those are the two most important coaches a team has, in my mind. Defensive coordinator is also very important, of course. But that offensive coordinator, that play caller, that offensive line coach, those are critical jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And there aren't a lot of people that do them at high levels.
So do you think that this could, because again, we have to wait and see how this plays out for Detroit. And didn't get off to a good start. They still have 16 games to get this thing right. But
Yeah. Let me say this, Gabe. They're a good team.
Yeah, they've got a lot of talent.
And they're going to be a good team. I'm just telling you, they're not the same team. That's all.
But also, the last time that I can think of the major example of a team having to replace both coordinators was the Eagles a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they got off to 11-1, 10-1, whatever it was. But then they fell flat on their face, got blown out in a playoff game to the point where they had to bring in new people last year and got Fangio and Kellen Moore won a Super Bowl. Are teams going to start to stray away from these CEO types of, because Sirianni doesn't call the offense or defense. He's still a really good coach. Same thing with Dan Campbell. I love what Dan Campbell's done in Detroit, but to try to avoid the upheaval that can happen if you lose both coordinators in an offseason, are teams going to try to go, hey, I got to make sure I've got an offensive play caller, a defensive play caller as my head coach, because that way I can still avoid a lot of the change of who's in charge of one side of the ball.
Well, I think for a while we saw teams skew towards hiring offensive-minded. I think that's always been the fallback. But I also think that we've seen very successful head coaches who don't always have that background. So it goes both ways. Like John Harbaugh was a special teams coach.
In Philly.
Dermott was a defensive coach. And again, a lot of these teams have great quarterbacks. Surprise, surprise. But I think you skew towards an offensive-minded coach in a perfect world, but it is not mandatory that be the case.
Adam, I know it's only one game, but he played the entire season. Is Caleb Williams looking like another Bears swing and a miss?
Well, the fact that the question comes up is concerning. The fact that you're asking me that this morning is concerning. Now, I do think that there's going to be a period of adjustment that occurs between he and Ben Johnson. And I do think that we have to give him time to learn that system and have the two men marry up their thoughts and ideas. But I'll say this right now. You're not asking me that question about Jayden Daniels today, are you?
No, I'm definitely not.
I'm a little scared of Jayden Daniels. He comes here on Thursday. He's here tomorrow. Adam, I'm a little scared of Jayden Daniels.
You should be scared of Jayden Daniels. Like, you should be scared of that guy. That guy is going to be, one of the best, if not the best quarterback in the league for a long period of time. He's really good. He's really elusive. He's the modern day quarterback. Guy gets it. He's an impressive guy. Handles himself really well, really well. Like, that guy's a pro. I love that guy.
Our conversation with Adam Schefter brought to us by the Island Resort and Casino. If you're looking for an all-in-one trip, the Island Resort and Casino has you covered. Championship golf, gaming, spa, dining, and live entertainment all in one epic destination. Book your total experience now, islandresortandcasino.com. You reported it yesterday, Adam. The Packers coming to a one-year contract extension with Christian Watson. It caught me a little bit by surprise. I'm happy that it happened. I didn't see this coming. Why do you think the Packers decided to give Watson a one-year, $13 million extension?
Well, I think he's rehabbing, and I think it's a sign of good faith, right? Like the guy is trying to get ready. He's going to be ready later this season. He's still on PUP right now. You know the kind of talent he has. He's not going to be what he was this year, probably, as he works his way back. And so he doesn't know what he'll get on the open market. They don't know what he'll get on the open market. So before any of that happens, you know what? Let's give him a little bit of guaranteed money. Let's kind of have him not have to worry about that sort of issue in the future. We'll retain the services through the year 2026. I think it works out well for everybody. By the way, like he's back next year on a reasonable contract. He gets some security himself. And if he blows up into the kind of player that he was at one point tracking to be, then maybe you re-sign him to a long-term deal then. And if not, and he gets away, you get an even better compensatory draft pick. So I just think it was in everybody's best interest. It's very unusual for a team to give a one-year extension to a guy rehabbing from an ACL injury. So the Packers deserve a lot of credit there. And I think Christian Watson gets some security. So to me, it makes sense for both sides.
Adam, were you surprised on how well Rodgers played in New York? He had a pretty good game.
He played great. He played great.
Yeah.
I mean, through 4 touchdown passes, and that looked like, and no surprise, it looked like it was going to be personal all day long. He played like it. He talked like it after the game. He certainly remembered that Aaron Glenn basically broke up with him after he flew across the country, to use his words, on his dime, which I don't think Aaron appreciated, and he certainly remembered. So he looked good, and they have a talented team. So we'll see how that works out, but that was impressive.
Talking with Adam Schefter, as we do each and every Wednesday here on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. In the past couple of days now, Adam, both the Bears and the Broncos announcing plans for different private stadiums that they're going to be moving. Both seemingly are going to have roofs. Both seemingly think they're going to get a Super Bowl. Is that kind of a guarantee that you build a brand new state-of-the-art stadium? It's got a roof on it, even though if you're in a colder climate like Denver, like Chicago, that you're going to get a Super Bowl from the NFL?
I think it certainly helps. Denver has been brought up as a Super Bowl site. The Chicago's plans, does it include a roof on that stadium?
It includes a roof. It includes a roof, yes.
I'll say this. If there's a roof there, there'll be a Super Bowl in Chicago one day. That'll happen. Because you know why? There was a Super Bowl in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
So if Minneapolis for a new stadium, there's going to be a Super Bowl in Chicago one day. And I would say the same thing is probably true of Denver as well. So, we'll see how that works out. But, we could start making Super Bowl plans for Chicago if and when that stadium happens, and Denver if and when that stadium happens.
Whatever coat you bought for the draft in Green Bay, Adam, I hope you keep it, just keep it in the back of the closet for whenever you're going to have to cover that Chicago Super Bowl.
I might need a little thicker than that.
Yeah, I will say this. I remember that Super Bowl in Minnesota. That was something.
Didn't you say the coldest was that draft in Chicago, Adam? It was just brutal.
I would say this as a guy who went to undergraduate at Michigan and graduate school at Northwestern. I really believe that 2 of the 3 coldest experiences of my life were the draft in Chicago and the draft in Cleveland.
Ooh, yeah, you get the wind just whipping off the lake.
They had me in some tunnel like on top, and it was like a wind current, and oh my God. And it's like you get out there 3 in the afternoon, you're there till like midnight. So it's like 9 straight hours, and there's nowhere to hide. And whatever reason, Chicago was brutal. Like I went to school there for a year, and I don't ever remember being as cold as I was during the draft. I'm just telling you, right?
So you're saying 2 of the 3 coldest experiences of your life are those 2. What's the third?
there was a time when the Broncos were playing in Kansas City with the wind chill. It was like minus 27. And I remember, whoa, like you don't forget that.
Adam, my biggest surprise over the weekend was just how bad Miami looked. What is going on, Dad? I mean, they looked horrible against an average team in the Colts.
Yeah, what I would say to that is ESPN has this stat called net efficiency where it tracks teams on a scale of 1 to 100. It grades them 1 to 100.
Mm-hmm.
And it grades them on a combined effort of offense, defense, special teams. Now, I don't know what goes into these formulas and how they derive at scores, but I do know that the Miami Dolphins had the lowest score of the week at 1.7 on a scale of 1 to 100.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me?
That is
1.7?
Yeah.
1.7. Now, I haven't studied net efficiency scores of teams, but I'm going to feel reasonably confident in saying that was probably one of the lowest scores in a while.
That sounds like my astronomy class at BC.
How you showed up for 1.7 classes?
Thank God I dropped that thing in time.
So I got to imagine, like, that's a place we're looking at as, is Mike McDaniel going to be the first coach to lose his job?
Oh, I mean, I don't, we're not there yet.
We're not there yet?
One game.
I mean, 1.7, like, that's
bad.
Well, it's a bad game. It's 1 week. Again, if they go 1-7 again this week and 1-7 again, like Chewy did in his classes, then we got a real problem here.
Yeah, that is. I was not anticipating. I felt like this was a big year for Miami, and for them to start the way that they did, just very, very rough. Adam, we always
I have a question for you guys.
Sure.
I'm just curious. There's a reason I'm asking this question. What do you think of the way this shot looked today? This camera looked today.
For you?
Yeah. Any issues with it today?
For you, no. I mean, I see we lost Chewy's camera. Yeah, that happens from time to time. That camera's got a mind of its own, Adam. It's just like it's on Chewy, and then all of a sudden it just wants to shoot the ceiling.
Yeah, we got Chewy ceiling. Now it's going over to Chewy. There he is. Okay,
there he is.
Adam, it's not the first camera I broke.
Yeah, it caught him before with a smile. He was frozen. It looked like happy Chewy forever. But anyway, the reason I asked that is because I got off the air. I got off the air last week and got a very terse and angry email from a listener in the greater Wisconsin area who pointed out to me, "Why are you always fidgeting with your camera? Be more professional. Get it set before you go on air." And so I just wanted to make sure that you guys were good with the way my shot looked today and that there were no issues.
I wonder if it's the same person who's got an issue with me wearing a hat all the time. Thinks it's unprofessional that I'm on camera wearing a hat.
Let's see. I mean, I could go back and look, but yeah.
I thought you were very professional. But again, I guess I thought you've been professional this entire time, Adam. So I guess maybe I'm the wrong person to ask.
I try to be, but obviously not everybody thinks so.
I mean, every once in a while we drag you down to our level.
Adam, I really think it's more of a University of Wisconsin, Michigan thing.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think he's got his Michigan long sleeve on today, too.
I was determined to have my camera set today with no issues and that it would be all ready so that Josh sent me the link up. I got hooked up, and I didn't want to get any angry emails, start my Wednesday morning out with some pissed off viewer that I'm moving the camera as I'm coming on air. I didn't want to do that again.
So he's trying to sell me down the river with my camera shot.
Well, I mean, but you don't control your camera. Your camera's right there. It's got a mind of its own. It just does that all the time. Adam, what we appreciate you. We appreciate your professionalism, making sure your camera was set and you weren't fidgeting with it. And we look forward to talking to you again next week. Football's back, baby.
You got a good game Thursday night. Should be a lot of fun. Do you guys go to that at all or you don't go?
I will be up at the Tundra Trio, the houses we have right next there. So I will be there for our pregame show tomorrow, yes.
Too cold for me, Adam.
It's going to be 80 degrees tomorrow.
Already?
Not at night. Yeah. I got that Florida thin blood.
Soft.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Chewy.
Yeah.
How do you before I go, one question. I'm sorry to prolong this. How do you play in the cold like that? Do you ever feel it during the cold or you don't feel it?
Drugs.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
Pretty straightforward answer. You wanted to know, Adam? You got the answer.
You gotta learn about Chewy. He was terrible at going to school. He had poor grades and he was doing drugs during games. What a model guy.
We've got you. We've got a professional version of you, and then we've got Chewy over here. Adam, we appreciate it. Talk to you next week, man.
Have a good one.
Adam Schefter joins us each and every Wednesday here on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. And he is brought to us by Tony Wendorf and Associates. Just like the moves made in the pros, Tony Wendorf and Associates, First Weber Group, helps people make their own big moves every day. Trusted knowledge, superior service. They're the real estate MVPs of Wisconsin. If you're looking to buy or sell a house, make the move. Get in touch with Tony Wendorf and Associates.
More Jen, Gabe, and Chewy coming up on 94.5 ESPN.
If you're like me and you need organization in your life, I cannot recommend Closets by Design enough. Doug and his team in Mequon came out to my house, they checked out my closet, and they saw that I have too much stuff and not enough space for it all. So they came in and they reimagined the whole thing. And I got to tell you guys, it is gorgeous, but it is also practical. And now I have organization where before there was chaos and clutter. If that sounds like you or a spot in your house that you're thinking of right now, you need to reach out to my friends over at Closets by Design. Doug and his team are right there in southeastern Wisconsin. They will bring a personal, local touch, and there's a showroom in Mequon that you can visit to get inspiration if you need it. No obligation, in-home consultations, custom designs, and the best value in the business. If you're ready to get organized, call Closets by Design in Mequon and tell them Jen from Jen, Gabe, and Chewy sent you.
Baseball is back. Brian Balaga here to bring you a proud partner of the Milwaukee Brewers. Surfside Iced Tea and Vodka and Surfside Lemonade and Vodka. A delicious and perfect pairing for a day at the ballpark. Stocked at American Family Field all season long. Surfside is only 100 calories per serving, and the best part, zero bubbles. Ask for it at your local bar or liquor store. Surfside, an official partner of the Milwaukee Brewers. Must be 21 years of age. Please drink responsibly.
Transform the way you do business with Fifth Third Bank's Commercial Payments Solutions. Our market expertise and managed services streamline your entire payment process, seamlessly integrating with your existing systems to give you unparalleled control. Discover new revenue sources, save time, reduce operating costs, and boost your bottom line with our customized payment solutions. Fifth Third Bank, National Association, custom solutions built around your goals. Member FDIC.
Summertime is the time for all the big events. Weddings, milestone birthdays, even corporate events. Elevate every event with Noble Catering, a premier craft caterer in southeastern Wisconsin, preferred by over 30 venues. Noble Catering is also the exclusive caterer of Villa Terrace, an East Side event treasure. And coming in 2026, Noble's new headquarters, a 400-person event venue in the heart of Bayview called Brixton's Turn. Book them for your event at noblecateringco.com.
Catholic Memorial Football.
To Devon Williams Jr., and he's into the end zone.
The Crusaders host West Dallas Central this Thursday.
Deep pass from Dalton Stanky, and it's complete to Dustin Rhodes.
Crusaders football is brought to you by R&R Insurance, D&M Accounting and Consulting Services, Curative Care, Home Sealed Exteriors, and Tony Wendorf and Associates. Tune in Thursday at 4 on our sister station 101.7 The Truth with kickoff at 4:30 and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
The post-crib assembly press conference brought to you by Progressive.
Michael, you had some trouble putting the crib together today. What went wrong?
You know, those instructions can be tough, and, well, you saw the outcome.
Were you upset when your wife pulled you and called in the backup?
No, I mean, the baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
You've got a changing table to put together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
You know what? We're done here.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Two perennial women's college volleyball powers meet Wednesday, September 17th at Pfizer Forum. Be there as Marquette and Wisconsin take the court. The last time they played in 2023, over 17,000 fans attended the match. Make plans now to see these in-state rivals on Wednesday, September 17th, starting at 8 p.m. Limited tickets remain. Don't wait. Go to Ticketmaster.com/Marquette and secure your seats for college volleyball action at Pfizer Forum.
You are listening to Jen, Gabe, and Chewy.
He hates the ending of all comedies. Apparently doesn't like happy endings.
I love happy endings. Don't take it that far.
Muy
bueno.
Maybe that's a vote for Groundhog Day for you.
On 94.5 ESPN.
Is your business ready to take the next step at Fifth Third Commercial Bank, Wisconsin? Our team of local experienced advisors is here to propel you forward. We understand your need and offer in-depth expertise, cutting-edge technology, and tailored solutions to streamline your cash collections, automate payments, and safeguard your assets with top-notch fraud mitigation tools. Contact Fifth Third, downtown Milwaukee today. Let's eliminate the non-value ad work so you can focus on what truly matters most. And what matters most to Fifth Third? Growing your business. Fifth Third Bank National Association. Custom solutions built around your goals. Member FDIC. The one thing, just to kind of clean up the Christian Watson extension, which, again, when Schefter said, I think it does make sense to an extent for both sides. I hate that part of anything that happens with the wide receivers because of what happened with Romeo Dobs last year is... Oh, how's Dobbs? How do we think Dobbs is going to feel about this? I hate that.
Has he moved on?
Dobbs? I have no idea.
You think deep down he's like, I know I'm probably not going to be here.
If him and
next year,
if he had a real conversation with his agent and his agent is worth anything, I don't know who his agent is off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Then he knows that, right? Like if his agent, hey, you're probably not going to be. And to me, this officially kind of signs off on Romeo not being here.
What if he has 80 catches, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns? What are you doing?
Somebody else is going to pay him.
You're not paying him.
No.
So regardless, you're not paying him.
He's got to have like 1,300 yards, which he won't. He's not going to have 1,000 yards.
No, but I don't think anyone will have 1,000 yards.
Did either of you notice the level of excitement and how outwardly emotional he was after catching what was just the first catch of the game?
Yes.
And the level of celebration?
I did, and it was nice to see.
Is it possible? Now, I'm making connections here. I'll do my due diligence here, and everything we say when this music plays is we're just taking guesses. Is it possible Christian Watson's re-signing and the likelihood of it happening and that are connected?
I don't,
because this didn't come together Monday to Tuesday.
This had been in the works.
Let me ask this question. Pup is what? 4 games?
So he has to be on a minimum of 4. After 4, you can open up a practice window.
Christian Watson comes back week 5.
I will take the over.
No. Listen to my question, though.
Okay.
Christian Watson comes back week 5. Receivers are all playing well, including Dobbs.
Mm-hmm.
Still that mishmash. No one's running away with it. Golden is progressing. Wicks looks like he's catching balls, not dropping them anymore. And Reed is what Reed is. Pittsburgh is 4-0, 3-1. Could they still trade Dobbs?
Oh, yeah.
You think there's a possibility? You think it could happen?
I think it could. I mean, I wouldn't put a high likelihood on it of trading Dobbs, but if they feel like somebody's desperate enough.
How Pittsburgh feels and like, hey, we're a little better than we think. We need another piece offensively.
I mean, if they could get a 4th or a 5th, I think Goody does it in a heartbeat.
Why a 5th? A 5th is like me.
Because my guess is whatever you're going to get for compensatory, like Romeo Dobbs isn't going to break the bank. So I'm guessing like a fifth would be fifth would kind of be what you would get for him as a compensatory pick if you were to leave.
Yeah.
The only difference is you would get that pick now versus having to wait a year.
Yes.
That's the way I look at that. That's why I threw the fifth out there.
Because even Savion Williams, like, I didn't think he was going to be, even though I didn't think he was going to be involved at all.
Yeah, they had the one play for him, the little pop pass end around, and then obviously returning kicks.
So there's almost like not enough balls for all these guys.
No.
That's still a possibility. I would still leave that on the table. Yeah.
I don't think it's a likelihood by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it's on the table.
But to answer your question, Josh, I loved some excitement because this is an excitable game.
I thought it was a great sign.
I did too.
Just noticed it was a weird time for that much excitement when I've seen him score touchdowns and not crack a smile.
Yes.
It was notable.
It was different behavior from him.
It was rather demonstrative given the context of the game.
And I think the other receivers want to see it too. Right? It's fun. You know what's fun? Being a receiver. And tell you, it's fun.
Until you don't get any balls, and then it's not any fun.
Well, as long as you win. Then you associate yourself with the offensive line. Well, I blocked like hell today. Did you see me? I didn't have any catches. See, that's
how many receivers can do that though. That's what you can do because you were a tight end.
That's all I'm talking about.
That's Malik Heath's doing that.
Yeah, that's all Malik Heath is doing. Malik Heath is coming in and blocking. That's the one role Malik has on this team.
That's what you want. Role players, right?
Yeah, but you need studs to win the Super Bowl.
They're fine. How can you go from Monday like I got to go get some stainless steel polish for the trophy to being kind of Debbie Downer today?
No,
I'm Mr. Positive today.
How am I being Debbie Downer? Because I want one of the receivers to emerge and be a stud?
They're fine. They're fine.
I think somebody needs to emerge as a go-to.
I don't think so.
In order for them to reach their full potential.
We'll agree to disagree.
It's just going to be Matthew Golden.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, exactly.
Believe me, I've been studying up.
He's hoping so. You know how much he's hoping?
You don't look.
That first 6 catch for 80-yard game, my phone might start on fire.
Yes.
From all the text I'll be receiving.
I've got a funny feeling that you're going to eat a Works pizza and not make your way in the next day. That's what I got a feeling for when that happens. And Chewy, you don't look at this, but we call it our shared sheet. It's just a Google Doc that we dump a bunch of articles into so everyone's kind of on the same page. The last 2 days, Joshy just continues to like drop little Matthew Golden nuggets in here.
That's fine.
Just little Matthew Golden.
Fine.
Like today, breakdown of week 1 usage of Matthew Golden.
I would point to that article stresses that Matthew Golden was the second most wide receiver in snaps until we got run heavy. Now, you can make 2 cases there. One, if the Packers defense is this good and they just kind of hold on to leads, going to be trouble for my Matthew Golden prediction.
Yeah, it's going to be run heavy.
If they get into some games where they got to wing the ball around, Matthew Golden is rocket ship.
Yeah, no one's running away.
Joshy, I need you to work on that rocket ship. That was kind of a weak rocket ship. That one's. I don't think that one's got enough.
That was the Jetsons. We were looking for more of the Martian.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, get some firepower behind that rocket. That's all I'm saying.
He sounded like Toy Story toy gun.
The Buzz Lightyear laser.
Speaking of Matthew Golden, I might be featuring him in a little Wanna parlay I got going on here. Hey, ESPN Milwaukee listeners, it's Josh DiMaggio here for Wanna Parlay, my favorite daily fantasy app with the absolute largest payouts on parlays. You heard me talk about them before, but with the football season here, it's time to play. I'm doing it, Gabe. I'm making my first realm into it. Matthew Golden to score a touchdown. Jane Daniels to have over half an interception. Jordan Love over 5.5 rushing yards. And Deebo Samuel to have over 4.5 receptions. Here's what you should do. Download the Wanna Parlay app. Click around. And when you decide to upload money to play and get into the action, use promo code JGC for a 100% deposit match for up to $250. Put in $20, they'll give you 20 more. Download the Wanna Parlay app, use promo code JGC, and let's play the world's richest parlay today. You must be 18 years or older to play. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER today.
Jen, Gabe, and Chewy are back after this on 94.5 ESPN.
We do have this accident on westbound 894 really causing a problem. The left lane is blocked at Forest Home with this crash, so everything's backing up back towards 27th Street, so keep that in mind. Also, a crash on southbound 43 at Fond du Lac Avenue off on the right shoulder. Very localized delays with that one. Otherwise, backing up from from Brown Deer Road down to just past Capitol Drive. Southbound 41's backed up from Appleton Avenue down to Capitol Drive. Traffic is brought to you by Racine Danish Kringles. Football season is here. Add Kringle to your tailgate and make your guests' day. Order at kringle.com or call 1-800-4DANISH. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Today, a slight chance for showers, otherwise partly sunny, a high of 75. Tonight, partly cloudy, a low of 60. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
The vibrant fall colors and cooler temperatures make for great days out on the golf course. The Island invites you to experience the best of fall golf with late season rounds at Sweetgrass or Sage Run. Fall golf rates run September 15th through the end of the 2025 season, with tee times starting at $75 and stay and play packages from $125. And submit your 2026 golf package requests early to guarantee choice dates. Plan your fall golf adventure today at islandresortgolf.com.
Hi, I'm Jim Frucci, Managing Partner and PGA Professional at Morningstar Golfers Club, and I'd like to personally invite you to play your next round of golf at Morningstar. Lush green fairways, velvet smooth greens, magnificent vistas from high above our championship golf course. Morningstar was created with the serious golfer in mind, and it continues to be the public course by which all other area public courses are measured. Book your tee time today and reserve a spot on our membership wait list. Come out and see what all of Southeast Wisconsin's been talking about. Hey, you've played the rest. Now play the best.
Discover Proof Pizza at St. Kate the Arts Hotel. In the heart of Milwaukee's Theater District, this modern pizzeria delivers Neapolitan-style pies, a bold grill menu, and old-school hospitality in a sleek, art-inspired setting. Whether you're craving a quick lunch or a relaxed evening bite, Proof Pizza is your go-to downtown destination. Dine in, unwind, and savor flavor that hits just right. And here's a tip. If you mention Jen Latta, you'll receive 10% off your order. Learn more at stkatearts.com.
Hey, this is Homer. You're listening to the home of Marquette basketball. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Showtime. The right way to start your day. This is Jen, Gabe, and Chewy.
But I did look up here that holding cold objects can cause this to happen, and swelling of the lips from consuming cold food or drink.
That's a good look today, though.
Don't think I'm a bad person. Too late for that. What is it? Her nose is a little big. Yeah, she's got a big nose. I mean, big would even be okay. A little beyond big.
What is?
Big lips.
Women get plumpers in them.
Yeah, so just drink some cold water.
It's amazing how many beautiful women live in New York. I actually find it kind of intimidating.
Well, you're as pretty as any of them. Just need a nose job.
No, it's literally a chemical that causes your lips to swell. And then it's like, ooh, look at my luscious lips.
Yeah, but they never look good, Jen.
Okay, here goes.
Very exciting. Very exciting. It's like watching a birth.
It looks good.
Great job. You got butchered.
This is Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studios at the Avenue with Gabe Neitzel and Mark Chamara. Here's Jen Latta.
You can always join the conversation on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy on the Carb Blues Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776. Let's go out to Jeff in Milwaukee, who has been patiently waiting on that Carb Blues Talk and Text line. Good morning, Jeff.
Hey, good morning, dudes.
What up, bro?
Good morning. Okay, so I have two questions, and then I'd love to get your thoughts on both. In terms of strategic leadership, are we witnessing a change in philosophy now with Watson signing, and not just, that we're now no longer penny pinching, we're proactively doing things and spending money? Are we witnessing that change right in front of us now? That was my first question to you guys.
Yeah, Goody's making a run. He figures he has
But Goody hasn't really ever been a penny pincher. Like, he's extended guys when he felt like they should be extended. They spent money on Zach Tom this offseason. They've given money to Jordan Love, obviously. Like, when they felt like a player has earned an extension, they have given that extension, and they usually do it early. Same thing with Rashawn Gary. Again, you may not agree with the player who's getting the money and maybe think they're overpaid, but I don't think Goody's been necessarily a penny pincher. He's given the contract extension when he feels it's been deserved.
I think, and it's really boring to talk about, but the way they structured contracts at the end of Aaron Rodgers' career, and then the way they had to sort of get out from underneath some of those voided contracts, those years that extended into Jordan Love's reign, is kind of where he came off as cheap, I think, to people.
Yeah, the first year of the Jordan Love era, sure.
They had to get out from underneath the and you could disagree and say those probably were bad extensions. They were extending old players. But I think he's shown a rather willingness to be aggressive where it makes sense.
When he's had money, he's spent it.
Yes.
Again, he's the one who brought in the Smith brothers and brought in, why am I blanking? Billy Turner, Adrian Amos.
Yeah.
Like, he has spent money when he's had it available. I think the point that, Josh, you made about gave the contract to Aaron Rodgers, maybe that was foolish because of the way it was structured. It wasn't really structured the way they typically are for the Packers, and there was a bit of a poison pill they had to eat.
But he's got to be smart from here on out because the money's running out.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
You got a lot of big contracts. You got Gary. You got Tom.
Jordan, Micah. There's some money that's being spent.
If you're expecting rookies and second and third year players to not be big contributors moving forward, you got another thing.
Xavier McKinney.
Got to save money.
But I'm saying projecting forward, it's like, and you believe Quay Walker's gone.
Yeah.
Devontae Wyatt is a question mark.
Depending upon the price tag.
Lucas Van Ness, who had a very good game. He's creeping on that option.
Yeah, some decisions have to be made. And when you pay guys, tough decisions have to be made.
This is a 3-year window where Goody's going for it because when Gary's cap number hits $68 million. Micah, sorry. Something has to be done.
Oh,
yeah. And Micah Parsons could very easily say, nope, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
He could very easily say that. Cut me. And I'll go get another huge deal somewhere else.
Yeah.
So they got 3 years, and I think that's how he's looking at it.
Yeah, that fourth year, I should say, of Micah Parsons, because this year, the following year, and the year after, are all very cap friendly. But yeah, the way it's structured is that is the deadline. That is a decision that needs to be made when his base salary is going to be that large. What was your second question, Jeff?
This is around, Josh Jacobs was interviewed during the offseason, and he said in the interview, we need a defensive end, a wide receiver, and another cornerback. And that's kind of exactly what they did. My question to you guys, but especially to Chewy, is when you're a player, the players see what's around them. It seems like they know what a team needs. When the Packers go out and address that, doesn't that resonate with the players that our ownership is in this and they want us to do well? How does that come off to them? That was my other question.
Just like that. I mean, because, and people equate the Parsons sign to Reggie. When we signed Reggie, I mean, it was almost surreal for me. I'm like, what? Because I was going into my second or third year. Because Reggie was... I wouldn't say he was the face, but he was a face of the NFL, and him coming here is like, whoa! Not in a million years would I think we would do this, but it allowed. It's a little different because then that allowed other free agents around the league to say, okay, it's okay to go to Green Bay. It's okay.
I mean, Reggie already had. I'm trying to make this seem like not a knock on Micah because Micah's fantastic.
Yeah.
When the Packers acquired Micah Parsons, he wasn't near the player that Reggie White was when the Packers acquired Reggie White.
No one will be Reggie White.
Right. I mean, Reggie had a year of 21 sacks.
Yeah.
With Philadelphia in 12 games. He led the NFL in 1987 with 21 sacks. He played 12 games.
Yeah.
Reggie is just different. Reggie was a 6-time first-team All-Pro before he got to Green Bay. He was already a Hall of Famer before he got to Green Bay. If Micah Parsons ends up in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, it's also going to be because of what he does for the Green Bay Packers. Because that's the point he's at in his career. He's 26 years old. Reggie was just more established. And that's why, and again, the Packers were in a much different place as an organization. But I got to imagine that the locker room felt, Chew, something fairly similar to what you felt.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
shot of energy. Yeah.
Wait, we actually got Micah Parsons?
Yeah.
Holy bleep. We got Micah Parsons. I'm guessing something similar was felt.
Because you know what players love, and I remember absolutely loving it. You love being in the spotlight as a team. You just love it.
Yeah.
You're like...
Because that means you're good.
I mean, you go to the hotel on the road and you're playing the Raiders, and you show up at the hotel and there's 2,000 Packer. Guys love that. I mean, I don't think the Raiders or the Carolina Panthers are pulling into the hotel this Sunday and having might be 20 people there. I'm just telling you.
Carolina's got 20 fans?
You just love it.
I don't know if you guys are going to go over this in all 22, but the way that defense was swarming to the ball in a way I've never seen a Packers defense do, I think kind of exemplifies that they believe in me, so I'm going to give everything I got. Like that, there was a few times where the ball was like swung out wide to Jahmyr Gibbs, and by the time he went down, there were 7 Packers in the screen.
And Jeff Hafley made note of that when he talked with the media yesterday.
And I also think when Micah got his sack and chased down Jared Goff, the way the sideline went ballistic, I think is also that. It's also like hey, this is real now. They believe in us, and they think we're good enough to win a Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Players love being the cock of the walk.
Yeah.
You know, they love it. And it's contagious.
Well, it gives you, again,
it's contagious. You know where it was contagious? It's like, and this team should have that. It's like, you walk into Lambeau, right? You've already won. You can look across the field and watch the other team warming up going, this is over. No, really.
Yeah.
You know, because we had a streak there that was like I think we are battling the Miami Dolphins for consecutive home wins.
I desperately want this team to get back to where you guys were in the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah. And they should have that swagger.
Did Randy Moss, is he the one who ended it?
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't good. That didn't feel good either. It really
can't imagine.
I think that was.
Like in my mind, there might have been one before, but I feel like in my mind that makes sense that's what ended the streak.
That was the year we lost to San Fran, T.O.
Correct.
Yeah.
In 1998.
And we kind of lost that which happens, but enjoy these next 3 years because that's what should happen in Lambeau Field.
Hopefully.
Shouldn't be losing games there.
No.
But when you're this good.
They do have that game coming up against Washington. We'll dive more into that matchup coming up next on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy.
Jen, Gabe, and Chewy continues next on 94.5 ESPN.
We do have this accident on westbound 894 really causing a problem. The left lane is blocked at Forest Home with this crash, so everything's backing up back towards 27th Street, so keep that in mind. Also, a crash on southbound 43 at Fond du Lac Avenue off on the right shoulder. Very localized delays with that one. Otherwise, backing up from from Brown Deer Road down to just past Capitol Drive. Southbound 41's backed up from Appleton Avenue down to Capitol Drive. Traffic is brought to you by Racine Danish Kringles. Football season is here. Add Kringle to your tailgate and make your guest's day. Order at kringle.com or call 1-800-4DANISH. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Today, a slight chance for showers, otherwise partly sunny, a high of 75. Tonight, partly cloudy, a low of 60. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. You guys have heard me talking about BetterHelp. It's an online therapy platform that I believe can really help if you are struggling. I've been doing therapy for over 15 years. And look, guys, when life gets a little overwhelming, the best thing I can do is hop on the phone with my therapist. That's what BetterHelp is trying to do, trying to make it convenient for you to get help. You go to their website, betterhelp.com, and you put in time out, you're going to get 10% off your first month. And here's the thing, guys. They do an initial matching work for you. You can focus on your therapy goals, tell them some of the things you've been dealing with. It's a short questionnaire. It will help them figure out your needs and preferences. Look, they've got 10 years of experience in the space, so typically they're going to get it right the first time when they're matching you with a therapist. But if you're not happy with your match, guys, it is so easy to switch. Again, that site is betterhelp.com/timeout for 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout.
Back to school means back to savings with Exterior Pros and Baths. Right now, get $3,000 off your roofing, your siding, your windows, or your bath project during the fall savings event. Don't wait. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com to claim your $3,000 savings and book your free estimate. Exterior Pros and Baths, Wisconsin's trusted home improvement experts. Trust the pros.
Escape to Lake Lawn Resort in Delavan, Wisconsin, where everything is better at the lake. Dive into endless outdoor activities, including boating, fishing, and paddleboarding on the serene Delavan Lake. Tee off at the lakeside Majestic Oaks Golf Course, or unwind in the award-winning Calidora Spa. Enjoy gourmet meals at 1878 on the lake, casual bites at the Lookout Bar and Eatery, and sweet treats at the Isle of Capri Cafe. Explore Delavan Lake's stunning shores and historic landmarks from the comfort of their 76-foot cruise boat, the Lake Lawn Queen. Book your stay today at LakeLawnResort.com.
Imagine your home totally organized. At Closets by Design, we specialize in providing affordable, custom-built storage solutions with built-ins and beyond, from garages to new home offices. Our experienced designers work within your budget to design a solution fit perfectly to your needs. Get 40% off plus an additional 15% with 18-month financing. Visit closetsbydesign.com or call 1-800-BY-DESIGN to get started. Let's get organized together.
I've been to my fair share of green and gold games, and the best way to get there is with AccuTrans Group. At Good Karma Brands and ESPN Milwaukee, we use AccuTrans Group to get our partners to and from Green Bay, and it's always first class. From stadiums to concerts and tailgates, your game day fun starts the moment you step on board. Sit back, relax, and let their professional chauffeurs handle the traffic while you enjoy the ride. AccuTrans Group is Milwaukee's premier ground transportation, available 24/7 with sedans, SUVs, limos, vans, and buses. Book today at AccuTransGroup.com.
Well, Mike, our family is expanding.
What? You're kidding. We donated the high chair and baby toys a long time ago.
Mike, we're not having a baby. Our PCI family needs to expand.
Oh, whew, you're right. Business keeps growing, and we need more carpenters.
We're looking for experienced full-time carpenters with a variety of skills.
Consider joining our team at Professional Construction, Inc.
Learn more and apply today at professionalconstructioninc.com.
It's Jen, Gabe, and Chewy.
The other side of the world, and I'll let you know if I want to come back and coach your little game.
Ian Peterman.
Ian Rappaport tweeting yesterday, and I thought this was interesting.
Oh, lady.
The Broncos
Burma?
the last 2 weeks. You guys done?
I got more.
On 94.5 ESPN.
You know what makes me happy? My wife being happy. That's why I usually go to see my guy Dino, the Dancing Machino, at the Jewelry Center. Earrings, custom jewelry, and repair services. The Jewelry Center does it all, including top-of-the-line engagement rings. And when that day comes for my four boys to take their next step in their lives, you can bet they'll be heading to the Jewelry Center for their engagement rings. The Jewelry Center offers great deals and selections on both lab-grown and naturally mined diamonds for rings. Plus, you always hear about how Gabe went to the Jewelry Center and had a great experience with the Jewelry Center specialist to pick out that perfect ring. Stop into one of their 3 locations, Brookfield, Greenfield, or Burlington, today, or check out the full inventory online at shoptjc.com.
Couple of texts to get to here on the Carpless Talking text line, 800-990-3776. PD points out football players are gods here in Wisconsin. Micah is going to see that and feel the love. Jeremy saying that he agrees with Chewy. This team has the potential for teams to come in and think, whoa, we already lost. Could be just like the lore of Favre and cold games at Lambeau. What a time to be from Wisconsin. And again, I'm hoping that's where they get to. Now it's going to be tough because you got the Washington Commanders coming in here. But it takes a little bit of time to establish that. One dominant game at home just doesn't establish that. We were talking about you guys and found out, so it was 25 regular season games in a row that you guys won at Lambeau Field. When you factor in postseason, it ended up being 29 consecutive games won at Lambeau Field in your heyday, 95, 96, 97, and then it ended in 1998. Like, in 95, I don't think anybody felt that. Right? Like, oh, man, already lost this. But I think
especially
it's people.
How it started.
Yeah, you guys lost to the Rams.
To the Rams at home.
But then 96, 97, teams started to feel that. And hopefully this is the start of that. But it has to continue against the Commanders. And this is a really good team that comes with their concerns. What is the biggest concern? What is the biggest thing the Packers have to do in your mind to try to maybe start establishing this place, Lambeau Field, as being the home field it once was 30 years ago when you played? What do they have to do tomorrow night against Washington to start to continue to build off of what they did on Sunday?
Fly around. Continue to fly around. My biggest concern is they have them on film now. They're on film, okay? Because if you, and we watched a handful of it, if you watch Penny Sewell versus Micah, Penny Sewell was not ready. He played horrible. And this is an all-pro. Played terrible. So now Washington has to sit there and go, okay, little extra attention, have to chip him, which I'm surprised they didn't. Maybe they didn't think he was going to play as much as he did because Green Bay did it to Hutchinson. If you watch, Kraft was banging him, which slows him down.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to do that throughout my career with great pass rushers, is slow them down so the left or right tackle can get comfortable and sit in there.
But when you have Penei Sewell, my guess is the game plan is, we've got Penei Sewell.
Yes.
We don't need to do that.
Yes.
Right? Because it's a disadvantage for the offense, because we saw this last year with Tucker Kraft. Part of the reason that the Packers gave for Tucker Kraft not being as involved as maybe they would like, because he had to chip at times. Because he needed to help out the offensive line so he couldn't get out into his route as fast as they wanted.
You were no Sam Laporta running routes, but he was also no Chewy when it came to blocking.
Yeah, sure.
Like you don't want to sacrifice something that guy's probably not that good at, as opposed to someone like you or Tucker Kraft would be. When it's like, let's just get him out in the route and hopefully get him the ball.
Yeah, well, when you're like the third, and you can do this formationally, when you're the third, because rarely was I the fourth read, but if you're the third read, see in your mind, and Kraft will get there because he that's one part of his game he's got to get a little better at. When I watched him chipping and blocking Hutchinson, so if I'm the third read and they're calling me to chip, now your route goes from 12 yards to 10 or 8. That's the clock in your head that you have to have because you're expending time blocking. So it's little things like that, and we'll go over it because there's a lot of little things that I picked out. The other thing is, and I saw what Hafley was doing. Hafley believed that there's no way in hell he's going to be comfortable with 5 or 7 step drops. I'm talking Goff.
Correct.
So we played a lot of robber coverage where you drop the safety into that crossing area. So that's on film now. So now Washington's coordinator is going to go, okay, I agree. 7 step drops, those are out. So 5, chip, protect, and you're running more of your intermediate routes. I think if Detroit goes back, they would have took a few shots over the top, because when you're single safety high and you drop that safety into the crossing area, you're susceptible over the top.
Big shot over the top.
So that's my concern. But I could tell you this, I'm least worried about this game than I was for Detroit.
Why?
Because when you're the better team, you should win.
And you weren't sure if they were the better team going into Detroit.
I did.
Because, again, it's the first game of the season, right?
Yeah.
And who knows what either side's going to look like.
I thought Detroit would look a hell of a lot better than that. I thought they would get to Jordan Love quite a bit.
Some of that, I would say some of it's losing the coordinators. Some of it's what the Packers did to him, too, right? Like, there's a little column A, column B there.
My thing was Detroit's attention to detail was just subpar, you know? It was just terrible. Guys were out of position. Guys were lost. And, yes, coaching did play a big part of that. Big part of that. Offensively and defensively.
Yeah, it takes some time. I think Detroit's going to be fine. They're going to be a drastically different team by the time they play in Thanksgiving.
11 games.
Yeah, by the time they get to Thanksgiving, they're going to be in more of a rhythm.
Yeah.
Whatever that rhythm is with their new offensive and defensive coordinators, but it was a rough start for them on Sunday.
Why? What do you guys feel going into what's the line? Is the line still at 3 and change?
3.5.
3.5
this morning.
And Detroit was what, 2.5?
Fluctuated between 1.5 and 2.5.
Okay.
I'm relatively confident. I wouldn't be nearly as confident without Micah Parsons. Last year, I believe he had 2.5 sacks on Jayden Daniels in 2 games. That type of speed at the edge position gives me a lot of confidence that he's not going to be an overwhelming threat, Jayden Daniels, with his legs, whereas between Rashawn Gary and Lucas Van Ness, I would have had the utmost concern.
I guess I'm not nervous. I don't know if I'm confident. I'm just excited. Excited to see what this team does against a different challenge. Because Jayden is just so different from Jared Goff. Even when Jared Goff is operating at his best, right? It's just such a different challenge. And it's awesome because if the Packers defense answers this challenge, what's slowing them down against any team?
Like, I don't smell letdown game at all. Maybe if they were on the road, it might creep into my brain, but for this, I don't feel.
I know. I think there's still the excitement and still a newness of Micah being there.
I agree.
Your only real concern, I think, is the offensive side with the 2 guys on the line and their uncertainty.
Yeah.
And the defensive line for Washington, granted, the Giants' offensive line situation is terrible. But if you're without 2 of your top guys, it's not like our position's going to be sweet going into that game. They had one player who had 9 pressures against the Giants on Sunday.
Yeah.
So they can still get after the quarterback.
This is a good team. And don't forget, Dan Quinn, he's a pretty good D coordinator. And you know what? You know where Dan Quinn was?
Dallas.
He was in Dallas. So he's going to know how to contain is a fair word, if you can.
I mean, he didn't contain the run game.
It's about to say Dan Quinn was also the head coach there last year, and as Josh, you pointed out, in the 2 games they played, Micah had 2.5 sacks.
Yeah. So I'm just.
I think we got probably a big Josh Jacobs coming again. And
well, without the 2 linemen, that's concerning.
It is,
to me.
But Dan Quinn likes to play those safeties as linebackers.
Yeah.
And Jordan Love and Micah Parsons, when they did his podcast, Jordan Love was like laughing in his face about it. Like, yeah, you put that guy in the box and we ran at him every single time.
Yeah.
And you guys didn't stop doing it. He said, we thought you were going to catch on. You didn't.
So Dan Quinn has his weaknesses as well. Yeah. One quick question here from Rob in Michigan. Honest question, has there been a ballsier GM in the league since 2018? Drafted Love, traded Rodgers, traded for Parsons, traded Adams, signed Za'Darius, Jacobs, McKinney, cut Jair, Aaron Jones, and then, well, he wasn't the one in charge of the head coach, so he doesn't get credit for the change of the head coach because famously Mark Murphy did that.
If you talk about
if you want to talk about aggressiveness of a GM, he's on a short list. He's not as aggressive as Howie Roseman.
No.
John Lynch. Like, John Lynch traded 3 firsts for a first-round quarterback who didn't work out, and the Niners are still good.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
There's a lot of aggressiveness that has been happening. I understand getting caught up. Like, man, we got a ballsy GM now.
In fairness,
like, I don't want to take away from Goody.
No, I would put. I mean, Goody's had more success with the players in the.
He's better at trading than he is drafting, right?
Unfortunately.
So the fact that we don't have 2 first-round picks, I'm fine with it. Give them the thirds too, right?
I wish you didn't feel that way.
Yeah.
I have nowhere to push back on that, but that's just...
Fair.
I didn't say it was unfair. We'll just put it that way. If you're looking to play great golf, there's still time to play great golf. Join the Wisconsin Country Club like I did right around this time a couple of years ago. I love the golf course. I love our driving range and practice areas. You hear me talk about it all the time. As my schedule gets busier with all the different things that I do, sometimes I don't have that time to play a full round or even just 9 holes. So I love going out and using the range. But maybe you're looking for more out of your country club experience. No assessments, new food and beverage minimums at the Wisconsin Country Club. You've got the incredible challenging course, other top-tier amenities, tennis, pickleball, and a pool. We've got like a pickleball pro now, somebody you can work with on your pickleball game because that's how big that's getting. Get started today at WisconsinCountryClub.com. It's just a fairway away.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple or Android app stores today. More Jen, Gabe, and Chewy coming up on 94.5 ESPN.
On 43, we've got some backups from Good Hope Road all the way down to about Fond du Lac Avenue where there is an accident off on the right shoulder, so careful with that. We've also got a crash westbound on 894 off on the left shoulder right at Forest Home. Delays are stretching back to Loomis with this one. At least it's not in traffic anymore. Eastbound 94, we've got backups from the Zoo Interchange to 35th, westbound slow from 27th to Mitchell Boulevard, and then back on the brakes from the Zoo Interchange past Sunny Slope Road. Traffic is brought to you by the Bud Pavilion's free concert series, Wednesday Night Live. Make plans tonight to see Bella Kane starting at 7. Bella Kane at the Bud Pavilion inside State Fair Park tonight. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Today, slight chance for showers, partly sunny otherwise, a high of 75. Tonight, partly cloudy, a low of 60. At IKEA Oak Creek, making your home uniquely yours is now more rewarding. Join rewards from IKEA family and start earning points today. Not a member yet? Sign up for free at IKEA.com/US and start earning. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
This is Kevin Moret from Mentality. Every day is a silent competition, and with testosterone dropping 1% annually, you're fighting an uphill battle. Your colleagues notice when you lose your edge, your partner senses when your confidence wavers, and without addressing low T, you're set up to fail. No willpower can overcome this hormonal deficit. Mentality's FDA-approved treatments have shown a 30% increase in testosterone levels. Don't let low T define you. Reclaim your power at mentalityhealth.com/radio. That's mentalityhealth.com/radio.
Thinking about buying or building a new home? Start with a mortgage pre-approval from Great Midwest Bank and experience a state of tranquility. At Great Midwest Bank, we offer fast approvals and flexible options with experienced loan officers who understand the local market because they live here too. Whether you're breaking ground for new construction or buying that dream home just around the corner, we'll guide you every step of the way. Bank with confidence and start your journey at greatmidwestbank.com. Great Midwest Bank, your simply local equal housing lender.
Monica, we've got to hand it to you.
You and the design team have outdone yourselves. Are you talking about the One Collection? Those rings say you are the one.
And they say it symbolically.
Describe the symbols.
Every ring in the One Collection should be presented with a special ritual.
What would that ritual be?
You pick up her left hand and you place a kiss on her ring finger.
Rick, you never told me about that part.
Then you show her the tiny red diamond, flush mounted inside the ring, that will forever be in contact with her finger.
Why is it red?
Because that's when the giver says to the one, wherever you go, my heart goes with you.
I give you this kiss. I give you my heart. The red diamond is a secret symbol of that sacred moment. The center diamond on the outside of the ring is for the whole world to see.
But the tiny red created diamond inside the ring is only for the two of them.
The One Collection of engagement rings is available exclusively at Kessler's. To find the Kessler's nearest you,
visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Lowe's knows you've got a job to do, and we help get it done. With the MyLowe's Pro Rewards program, eligible members save more with volume discounts on qualifying orders through a quote of $2,000 or more. Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer can't be combined with any other discount, contract, and/or special pricing. Exclusions, more terms, and restrictions apply. Details at Lowe's.com/terms. Subject to change.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
It's Jen, Gabe, and Chewy.
A freaking catapult attached to his right hip. Like, I just made that up. A catapult.
That was good.
I kind of liked it. I was rolling with it, Rob.
Like a slingshot? What's the name of that?
I'm calling old catapult leg from here on out.
On 94.5 ESPN.
Wednesday here on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, and Tony Windorf and Associates, First Weber Group. They believe in the human side of real estate. Faith, family, and friends. They move fast, negotiate with confidence, and communicate clearly so their clients win. No matter if it's buying or selling, get started today at windorfteam.firstweber.com.
I saw a headline today that just made me happy.
That's good.
Dealt with the Brewers, who are unconditionally relentless, brought to you by Neurospine Center of Wisconsin. So there's a headline today, Chewy. National search for top baseball executives includes Cubs, Dodgers personnel. No Brewers, which makes me happy. You are the one. You said it earlier today. When it comes to the Brewers, you think they have the best front office in baseball. They had David Stearns. He left. Didn't matter. Matt Arnold's still continuing to kill it. Not only do they have the best record in baseball, they have one of the best, if not the best, farm systems in baseball on top of that as well. Why would you not want to? Like, if you're the Nationals, who stink, they're bad, and you got a little bit of money to spend out there, why would you not want to, like, hey, let's go get, somebody from the Brewers organization, see if we can brain drain from them. No, they go Cubs, Dodgers. Yeah, go ahead. Good luck.
Big market arrogance. Because DC's considered a big market.
Oh, right? Without a doubt.
That's big market arrogance.
Yeah.
Who cares? That's
what I'm saying. Like, this makes me happy. Like, continue to do that. Let us keep all of our people. I want to keep all the people in place for as long as possible with the Brewers because they clearly have a good thing going. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. It's like I said with the Packers organization. It's the same thing, small market. Like, if you're a horrible organization and all you do is lose, why wouldn't you cherry pick from the best in the league?
And that happened for a while.
I think the Brewers have proven that for a small, and it doesn't matter in football as much as baseball
because you have the cap
and stuff like that.
And the way they share all the money. Like, everybody's making money hand over fist. Like, we've gone over the Packers financials and how much money they have. It's
when
ridiculous.
You're the Brewers and you've gone to the playoffs X amount of times over the
6 of the last 7.
6 of the last 7.
Soon to be 7 of 8.
You know,
I haven't
the Royals won the World Series.
Yeah,
that's great. But you know what? They don't have the consistency that the Brewers have.
Yeah, they went to
Brewers
back-to-back World Series. That's about it. Yeah.
So you know what? At the end of the day, who cares? Just look at our shiny ring and be jealous.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm hoping.
Well, let's get.
We got to get a ring first. All right, let's get the ring first.
Hey, never too high, never too low. And you're talking about polishing the metal already?
You guys have flipped the script. And you know what's wrong about this? Every listener on the show knows that I am angry on Mondays.
Yeah.
Right? And then I pull out of it, and then as the week goes along, I get happier. Friday is probably my happiest for obvious reason. But you guys go Monday happy to Wednesday miserable?
We're not miserable. We're just pointing out, like, I want to get one. I want to get one of those. I know you have one of those shiny rings. You may not know where it is.
This is why I don't understand why I didn't get the goodie bag and Gabe did. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, do you want me to see what's in the goodie bag? You want something out of the goodie bag?
No, my feelings are already hurt. Can't walk it back. Right, Josh?
I'm not the one who did it.
I know.
What do you think of this nice here little tumbler we got? It's got the Brewers on it.
Oh, that looks nice. I might, man, I'm not going to lie. My master's tumbler here has seen better days.
I was going to say, it's a little small.
What do you mean? This is good for coffee?
That one's much bigger.
Huh? It's for the real drinkers.
Yeah.
The real coffee drinkers.
Uh-huh.
This guy drinks motor oil in the morning.
No, I pivoted. My taste buds have gone crazy.
What?
Yeah, they changed.
You putting little caramel in there?
Sugar free.
It's got to be. His body's a temple, Joshy.
But yes, I'm one day I woke up and I'm like, oh, black coffee is just disgusting.
When did this happen? Because for the longest time, for as long as I've known
when it happened?
You were putting in your coffee maker. I mean, I don't even know how many grounds for like 4 ounces of coffee.
Yeah.
You described the consistency of your coffee to that of motor oil.
Yeah. It's when I got old a year ago. Bad knee, can't hear. The sight sucks. It's just put me out the pasture. But yeah, your taste buds do change. That's real.
100%. Yes.
You know, because I never like beets. I love borscht, which is odd. I love borscht, but I hated beets.
Would that be
Now
akin
I
to
love
somebody
beets.
who loved ketchup but hated tomatoes?
Sort of what I was getting.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yes.
But
like
now you're
ketchup.
just
Like ketchup.
Now you're just
I don't buy the #1 brand anymore because it's terrible.
Well, because we did do the blind taste test here for the ketchup, and I think that kind of opened your eyes a
I
little
thought
bit.
you would hold out. I thought you would be stubborn in that, and you said no. I'm changing.
Yep. Wow. The last one was finally gone, and went and bought the. I don't even know the name of it.
The red gold.
The red gold. That stuff is the best.
That was the one that you tested best with. That was your for your taste
We
buds.
should do
that was
more of that.
More blind taste testing.
Yeah.
I mean, the ketchup one. The ketchup one came up. I don't even know why the ketchup came up, but you just said you could tell the differences, and we didn't think you could.
You think there's a difference in mustard though? If you had like French's or Heinz or I don't even know what other.
Just like the typical yellow mustards.
Yes.
Maybe, but I guess for me, I don't really use that much like straight yellow mustard.
My variety of mustard comes in the special kinds
Like,
that are
hold on.
drastically
Okay, and there's something we all eat. What's your go-to barbecue sauce? We should taste test that because
that would be a good one.
Because the equivalent to Heinz and ketchup is Sweet Baby Ray's.
Yeah, that would be like the top of the
Like mine top. Buc-ee's.
Do they sell that?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they sell it at Buc-ee's.
Yes.
But I haven't seen it like available at a grocery store.
I think you can get it on Amazon.
I am. Ooh, okay.
I don't know if they need to sell it because every gas station's a grocery store, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's the next one.
I usually go. I've got one that I like. Again, because I have the Traeger.
Yeah.
So I've gotten some of the Traeger barbecue sauces. They have a sweet heat one that I really like. It's kind of my go-to.
You know what's really good? Stubbs.
I've seen. Yeah.
And there's a place right around the corner here that's considered the best barbecue in Milwaukee. Can't think of the name of it, but her
Smoke Shack?
No, her barbecue sauce is money in the bank. Money in the bank.
Barbecue places in Milwaukee. There aren't many of them. I mean, Smoke Shack's the only like
Speed Queen.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Speed Queen.
Infamous.
Have you ever had that?
I have. Very good.
Is that delish? Yeah, we need to taste test this thing.
Okay. What do you want me to do? Like bring it, like smoke a pork shoulder and then bring that in to taste test it? Is that what we're doing?
This one's also a little different because you're just looking for one you like the most. Not we were proving you wrong.
Yeah.
This is just
No.
to have
You want to know
barbecue
the
sauce.
truth? I really want Gabe to do some barbecue.
Yeah, put something on the smoker overnight. He can use it on his phone.
A little
app.
brisket.
See, okay, now we're getting to the bottom of what Chewy's truly going after.
Yeah.
One last thing I wanted to mention quickly before we go to break. I brought up with Adam before because the Broncos announced yesterday that they're going to be building a new stadium. Their current one is not even 30 years old. It was opened in 2001. The fact that we have, and then when the Bradley Center went down, that was about 30 years old, and before they put up Fiserv. So hopefully Fiserv lasts longer than that. But AmFam Field is going to last way beyond 30 years because of some of the legislation that was passed, and now they're going to be doing some renovations to it, winterizing it, doing things like that. But in the NFL specifically, after Soldier Field is gone, I mean, Lambeau, already one of the oldest stadiums, it's not even going to be close. I mean, just think about the division. Ford Field was built in the last 25 years. The U.S. Bank Stadium built within the last 10.
Popped like a balloon.
All right, hold on. Is the closest one to it Joe Robbie? I don't know what it's called anymore, but it has to be. San Fran's new. Although,
yeah, San Fran's new. Obviously, everything in Los Angeles is new.
KC's getting up there.
Oh, yeah.
But they're looking at building a new one too.
True.
Because they've been fighting with the city where they're like, oh, you don't like us here.
They're going to go to Overland
we're gonna go over to Kansas instead of being in Missouri.
My
go
biggest
to that
takeaway was that owners can pay for their own stadiums. I
Well,
didn't know
that
that
too.
was legal.
That
I didn't
too.
know you could just fund that stuff.
Is that
on
what
your
they're
own.
doing in Chicago?
Both are, yeah.
Well, good.
Privately financed.
They should.
Yeah, the
Finally, the Bears got something right.
The Walton family. I don't know if you know anything about Walmart. They got a lot of money.
They got a couple extra bucks just sitting around.
Oh, that's good to hear, though.
But again, I think that's also a way for these owners to like get other people involved. Like,
Is
you
Denver's
sell the stadium, and then you can kind of divvy up the profits from that as well.
Denver's going to be a dome as well.
Yeah,
Wow,
I think that's going to even. I forgot if it's going to be retractable or if it's going to be a set roof.
Solid.
Yeah.
America's gotten soft. I mean, really, you're soft. But Buffalo's not. See, Buffalo and Green Bay, they're tough as nails.
Buffalo's going to be open.
Buffalo's open.
Which people are going to. Well, again, and that's another old stadium that's getting replaced. This is the last season out there.
Is Tennessee a retractable dome?
No.
Okay.
That's open. Yeah.
I was there for Taylor Swift. It got rained out.
Wait a minute. That stadium's not even open yet. You mean the old stadium?
Yes.
The one they're
building
playing.
the new
Yeah,
one
the
right
one they're
next to it.
playing in
Yeah, the
right
one
now.
they're playing in at this very moment.
Okay.
But yeah, and I mean, in the NFL, I mean, once these stadiums get built, like everything's going to be built past the year 2000.
And it's all going to be domes are retractable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The big thing is people have figured out if you get concerts there in the winter or whenever you're off,
Can help
months,
offset.
You make money?
Yeah, that helps the bottom line.
Yeah.
I don't know why people just came to that realization.
Yeah, but look at
Well, that's why they want to winterize AmFam Field because they can do things.
But look at Jerry Jones, who gave us a Christmas present in September. I'm sure he's glad he bought Jerry World with his own money because he
the money that he's
smokes it
making.
down
Yeah,
there.
the money he's making off that.
Yeah.
At what point, Joshy, do we send a thank you note to Jerry? Because last year we sent one to Joe Shane for Xavier McKinney. Just, whatever. I think we got to send another thank you note to Jerry.
I agree.
I think we're overdue, but I think at this point we got to wait till like playoffs and we're fighting for a 1 seed.
Okay.
Who penned the last one? Did you, Joshy?
That was me.
Yeah.
You're a good writer.
Thank you. Hopefully I'm a good speaker so I can tell you about the Noble Catering. For your next big event, Noble Catering has to be your first call. Southeastern Wisconsin's premier craft caterer, preferred by over 30 venues in the area. And coming in the spring of 2026, Noble's new headquarters, Brixton's Turn, a 400-person event venue located in the heart of Bayview's Harbor District. Have beverage needs for that upcoming party? Neat Beverage Catering offers mobile bartending to elevate that event. For all your catering needs for any special event, please go to noblecateringco.com.
More Jen, Gabe, and Chewy coming up on 94.5 ESPN.
AccuTrans offers a variety of transportation and hospitality services for conventions and events of any size, providing airport transportation, hotel shuttles, individual transfers, and even on-site greeters. What could be better? Private transportation is made simple with AccuTrans Group. Get a quote, make a reservation, and enjoy the ride. To book a car today, visit the online portal or email info@accutransgroup.com. That's info@accutransgroup.com.
All day, every day. The Carbless talk and text line is open for you.
First off, there is not one team that's on the fringe that scares me.
800-990-3776. The Carbless talk and text line. This is more. Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
Hard to pull a lot of negatives from the Packers' 27-13 win over the Detroit Lions in Week 1, but with a quick turnaround and the Washington Commanders coming to Lambeau Field for Thursday Night Football tomorrow, 2 injuries suffered to 2 offensive linemen in Sunday's game are a little bit of a concern. Both right tackle Zach Tom and left guard Aaron Banks left the win and are questionable to play Thursday. Head coach Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll give them all the way up to game time to see where they're at.
It's Commanders-Packers at Lambeau Field, a 7:15 kick on Thursday. Packers 3.5-point favorites. I'm Alex Stroh.
This has been your Green and Gold Fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Do you want to bank without the fuss? For easy banking, rely on us. In person, online, or with the Tri-City app. Your banking can be done just like that. Tri-City National Bank. Member FDIC.
ESPN Wisconsin's Mark Tusher here, and the Pickler Menominee Falls is now open. Your home for pickleball. 9 premium indoor courts with unlimited play, leagues, tournaments, and clinics all included in your membership. Sign up today for open play spots or check out Learn to Play sessions and clinics. Members get 4 clinics a month included. Memberships start at just $119 a month. Check out all the options at thepickler.com. That's PICKLR.com. And I'll see you on the court.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
Cold plunges, better sleep, a gym buddy. How do you know what has the biggest impact for an active body and mind? With BetterHelp, you can talk with real, qualified therapists, not AI. With a 4.9-star rating, BetterHelp understands mental wellness shouldn't be tougher than a workout. Their therapists can figure out what's best for you. And yeah, it might involve a cold plunge. Visit BetterHelp.com, code TIMEOUT for 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com, code TIMEOUT.
Summertime is the time for all the big events. Weddings, milestone birthdays, even corporate events. Elevate every event with Noble Catering, a premier craft caterer in southeastern Wisconsin, preferred by over 30 venues. Noble Catering is also the exclusive caterer of Villa Terrace, an east side event treasure. And coming in 2026, Noble's new headquarters, a 400-person event venue in the heart of Bayview called Brixton's Turn. Book them for your event at noblecateringco.com.
Catholic Memorial Football.
To Devon Williams Jr., and he's into the end zone.
The Crusaders host West Dallas Central this Thursday.
Deep pass from Dalton Steike, and it's complete to Dustin Rhodes.
Crusaders football is brought to you by R&R Insurance, D&M Accounting and Consulting Services, Curative Care, Home Sealed Exteriors, and Tony Wendorf and Associates. Tune in Thursday at 4 on our sister station 101.7 The Truth with kickoff at 4:30 and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Here we go.
Carlos Talking text line, Scott Chewy says Blues Hog barbecue sauce. All right, so maybe give that a shot. And on my private Talking text line, I did send you a picture of this. Was not familiar, may have to try it. A Leroy and Lewis mustard barbecue sauce.
I'm more of a mustard fan than ketchup.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
there's so
for
many
like
good
a hot dog
mustards
or
out
brat
there.
or something.